Hello there. In today's video I'm going to show you how to change the pilot light bulb in my Royal Enfield from an ordinary standard bulb to one of these, which is a small LED bulb, and I just prefer the brightness of the LED bulb. So I'm just going to show you how to remove the headlamp itself, fit the new bulb, and while I've got it off I'm going to show you how to change the headlight bulb as well, just so as you know what to expect when you come to take them off to replace them. The first thing I like to do is to put some nice padding on the front mudguard, just so that when I rest the headlight on it, it's less likely to fall off or it's less likely to scratch anything. Just an old blanket which I use to cover the bike up, but I'm just going to put it on the mudguard at the moment for that. The next job is to actually remove the headlight itself, and that's done by undoing this crosshead screw right on the very top. So if you undo it, you don't have to take it out completely, just needs to be loosened off. And then this will pull away like so. That screw actually has that little tab which lifts up and it hooks behind the rim of the headlamp, and that's what holds it in place. So if you just lift that off, as it hinges down, there's a fixing on the bottom, and it's a little tab here which slots up into a small slot there, and that's what locates the bottom of the lamp. Once you've taken that off, just rest it down, and I'm just going to make sure it doesn't rub against any of the paintwork, and there we have it. That's the actual light fitting itself. The one I'm going to change is this small bulb in here. So it's very easy to do. All you have to do is just pull that out, just pull it out like so. That's the standard bulb, and you just push it in anti-clockwise and pull it out, and then the new one is just reversal of that. So just this is my new LED. I'm going to push that in like so, just hold the frame, turn it clockwise till it locks, just make sure all these connections are still in place, and it just pops back in that hole there. A little bit of a wriggle just to get it in. There we go, just push it in like so till it sits at the bottom. That's how to change the pilot bulb. Very straightforward, but it's just there just to show you, just in case you're a little bit uncomfortable doing little maintenance jobs like this, just might help you a little bit. Before you can remove the headlight bulb, this is the actual connector on the back of the bulb. So I'm just going to hold that firmly and just wriggle this and pull it off. Can be a little bit tight, so you have to give it a bit of a pull sometimes, a bit of a wriggle, and it comes off like that. And we have 3 bulb connections there, what these 3 slots are for there. Next thing is to remove this rubber seal, which just protects it, and this literally just pulls off and up like so. It's just a little seal. That leaves the bulb itself exposed. The bulb itself is held in by this little metal clip, and what it does is it hooks under an area there, and then it hinges down and pushes either side under a little hook, a little mechanism there. Can be a little bit tight with the finger, so you may have to use a cloth or a glove or something, but effectively what you need to do is push that down and along and in so as it comes round the top, and you do the same with that one, and then it hinges up like so, and just unhook it from there, and that is how it fits. You've got comes along and down, which goes down onto the back of the bulb. This comes up and then hooks under the slots like I showed you. So I'm just going to put that to one side for safety. Now we'll emphasise, when you change halogen bulbs or take them out for any reason, do not handle the glass with your fingers. Wear a pair of gloves or use a cloth. what you don't want to do is get any grease from your fingers on the glass, because it can cause it can vaporize and it can overheat the bulb, and apparently they can blow up. Not that I've ever seen one do it, but just a little warning there, don't touch the bulb itself. The bulb's got 3 tangs on it, one there, one there, one there, and it just literally lifts out like so, and that is your halogen bulb. This is a standard H4. This is made by Phoenix. I assume it's the standard Royal Enfield one. H4, 12 volt, 60/55 watts, and that is it. But do not touch the glass, as I said. And to replace it, you just put the other one in. It only goes in one way because these are offset, so that you can't put it in upside down. And then the hook, the actual clip, it just has to go underneath that little hook there. Pull it down so as it goes either side of the bulb, and then you just push it in and hook that back underneath the edge, and again underneath the edge like that. Just check to make sure it's nice and tight. Bulb's all back in place. This now can go back on, and I'm going to make sure that the little rubber tube section is at the bottom, well, either side actually, so as it goes either side of the pilot, because I don't really want any moisture to drop down onto the bulb. It just pushes down into place like that against the back of the reflector. This is the reflector unit, and then just carefully fit that back on again. Might just need a bit of a push, and so on. That is the bulb replaced. As I said when I took the bulb off, the rim off, that small piece there, that small flat tab, goes into a slot which locates the bottom. All I do then is push it back up again, just making sure none of the wires are catching at the back, which I don't think they are. When it's in place, just hold it firmly back and tighten the crosshead screw up. You don't have to over tighten it, and as you tighten it up, you'll feel it will pull this rim back towards this separate chrome rim. You just give it a nice little tighten. Like I say, you don't have to overdo it, just nice and firm. Job done. And just to prove it, I'm going to turn the light on. Parking light, that's with the LED. Dipped headlight. Main beam, dip, main, dip. And that's it, job done. Hopefully that may have been of some help to you. I apologise if you're watching this and it's pretty obvious you know what you're doing with this. This is just to help anybody out there that it may not be comfortable with doing little maintenance jobs on the bike. Thanks for watching. Bye.